Welcome to this WatchmanOne tutorial video. In this video we'll be talking you through sensor maintenance and troubleshooting if there's in the event of any faults. One of the first faults you may find is that you are getting no readings from your sensor. The first thing to check is the battery. To do this, locate your transmitter in the factory. We would recommend bringing this back near the base station or in a dry, warm environment to test. Press the button once on the side of the unit. This should give a flash, either one flash or two flashes. If there's no flash at all, this means the unit is completely dead. That's either a battery or it could have had water ingress. To replace the battery, on the back of the unit is a replaceable cover. Simply unclip the cover. You will find battery located. The battery specification is a 3.6 volt lithium AA size. Simply remove the battery and replace with a new one. Reattach the cover, ensuring the waterproof seal is maintained, and listen for the clip when it closes. Press the button on the side of the transmitter again, and you should be looking for at least one green flash. If there is two green flashes, that means the sensor is communicating with the nearest repeater or the base station directly. If there is only one green flash, like in this instance, that means the sensor is working in terms of its power. However, it is not communicating with a repeater or the base station. In this situation, please visit our video which goes over how to link a sensor to the base station, and repeat this step, re-linking it back to the base station. If the sensor fails to link with the base station, this may be a deeper problem and may require sending the sensor back to Klipspringer for further assessment. The second issue you may come across is a damaged probe, and this probe may need replacing. This may be signified by an open circuit on the system or faulty readings after a calibration. To replace the probe, simply remove the sensor from the factory and locate the back housing, remove the clip and the back plate, and you will find the probe located and connected into the back of the transmitter. There is a waterproof compression gland which will remove, and then a small clip to undo the probe. To replace the probe, simply insert the probe into the connection clip, listen for the click, ensure that it's connected properly. The waterproof compression gland, simply locate it in line, the waterproof seal, push down on the cable then mounts around the compression. Replace the back plate. Again, ensure a safe click once this is connected. The sensor can then be placed back in the factory into its original location. On the previous version of the transmitter, to change the battery cap is located on the top of the transmitter housing. You can see this here. You will need a large flathead screwdriver, preferably 10mm size. Simply unscrew the sealing cap anti-clockwise. Then remove the sealing cap. The battery is located inside. Simply turn the transmitter upside down to remove the battery. To replace the battery, just ensure that's the negative side of the battery is facing up. Slide the battery in, replace the sealing cap. Ensure that this isn't cross-threaded before you tighten it with a screwdriver. Again, tighten with a screwdriver, clockwise. And it's important to ensure that the sealing cap is done up tight enough so the battery contacts make contact. and also not to over tighten so that you deburr the thread on the sealing cap. To check that the battery has been replaced successfully, press a button once on the front of the transmitter and to look for the green light. For further support, please visit our website www.klipspringer.com.